This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Hi. Yes, this is Iron Man. However, due to some big blonde jerk, I no longer use this number. But hey, nice try anyway. For all things Tony Stark, please visit www.tonystarkironman.com and try and stay safe out there, yeah? I'm busy enough as it is.
Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Comic Capers. I am Phil. Well, joining me a few seconds ago was Lilith Hellfire, but she seems to have dropped off. But we'll get her back. But yes, I am Phil, and if you couldn't tell from that intro, which Marvel set up so you can call a special phone number, hear a voicemail from Tony Stark, but that has nothing to, we're covering Iron Man 249 and 250, kind of goes along with our last episode of Comic Capers we did 2 weeks ago, when we did 149 and 150. Now we're doing 249 and 250. I wonder why. Similar themes, perhaps. Same villain. Bet your armored butt. So, as I said, hopefully Lilith Hellfire should be along. And so like I said, that intro I played was from this. Actually, it's from this week's new issue of Thor, where Thor throws his hammer to Earth and writes Tony Stark's phone number on it, so someone has the wherewithal to call him. And yes, it's actually a working phone number, so you can call and hear a quote-unquote voicemail from Tony Stark. I guess his voicemail message, but yeah, it's a real number, 212-970-4133. Marvel set it up, so. And then I believe he mentions a website, tonystark.com or something, which I believe, I didn't try it, but I believe I read that it takes you to the Marvel website. It redirects you to the Marvel website, so. Nice little Easter egg in this week's issue of Thor. But yeah, where did Lilith Hellfire go? But yes, if we can get Lilith back, we will be talking Iron Man 249 and 250 from mid-November and December of 1989. That's right. Kind of like right before the Acts of Vengeance, even though 250 has an Acts of Vengeance logo on it. So, yes. While we're waiting for Lilith, perhaps, because I don't think she read it, I will talk about also this week, we got a new issue, Iron Man #1. Yes, of course, a new team, so they had the reboot. Welcome to modern comics. But yes, I like the issue. It's a very back to basics approach. Tony Stark basically leaves his company, moves to New York, kind of, at least on the outside, the armor's very classic look. Modern and classic, so yeah, kind of like that. We get guest appearance by Patsy Walker Hellcat, which is pretty cool. But yeah, see, kind of like a mix of modern and classic design on that armor. Still wasn't AI though. A new one called Boss, BOSS. I don't think he said what that stood for yet. So, yeah, I can't believe. That was good timing. Hello, Lilith Hellfire.
Where were we?
Did your computer die? Well, I was just killing time while you're coming back, talking about this week's new Iron Man #1.
Oh, how is it?
It's good. Like I was saying, it's like a back to basics approach. I mean, with the armor and he basically moves back to New York and basically like moves into a brownstone.
Really?
Yes. I think you would like it. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do. I gave up all my DC, so.
Yeah, no, I think it's worth it. And like I was telling Charlie, because he was going to get it, but I think it was sold out. Patsy Walker shows up in this too, Hellcat.
Oh, they're trying to get everybody back in the Marvel fold, apparently.
Well, I guess Tony Stark has a type, redheads.
I can relate.
But yeah, I like the new armor. It's kind of like a mix of like old and new design.
Like I said, they're trying to bring everybody back.
Oh, they're trying to bring everyone back because they run into the unicorn. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Desperate.
And then, like I said,
Love me.
and then, like I said, for the intro I played, there's a quote unquote voicemail from Tony Stark because in this week's Thor, he wrote Tony Stark's number on his hammer and like threw it to Earth. So there's like an actual number you can call, and it's like a Tony Stark voicemail.
Yeah, going back to the 90s, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah, the Iron Man's good. I recommend it.
Okay. I might have time to re-record for Cape Saturday.
What?
I might have time to record it Saturday if I read it before we record.
Oh. Yeah, but I thought we were talking about indie comics on the next Capes and Lunatics.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if we have time.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. All right, so yes, I set up that.
I don't know what's going on.
We're talking Iron Man 249, 250. Man,
Good stories.
Yes, because kind of is it a theme that we're doing the issues 100 issues later that we did last time? Yes.
I don't know what your mastermind is up to.
Well, same writer anyway. David Michelini.
Yeah. It's all with Philip. That's his thing. Man,
you're like echoing.
Am I?
Some of the time. That was good. That was all right.
Okay.
She buys a fancy new mic and then she's on her phone.
Well, you can thank Spectrum for that.
Oh, darn Florida.
Oh, hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah.
never mind.
What? She said never mind, and then she leaves. But yeah, I'm like we were saying, David Michelini, who wrote the last one we did, for 149, 150s, again on Iron Man after Denny O'Neil took over for when Tony Stark fell off the wagon and Jim Rhodes had to take over as Iron Man. But yeah, Michelini eventually comes back. He's writing this again. Bob Layton, just doing the art. I think it was Romita Jr. last time, so that's different. And the rest of the names are, I think, that late 80s, early 90s names that you're all familiar with. Hello.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, so
I plugged my mic into my phone.
Oh, okay. Fancy.
Okay, pick up where we were.
You are a fancy woman. Well, yeah, I was just going over the credits, but yeah, so it opens up with Doom basically being serenaded.
As you do. Perks of being an evil dictator. I'm surprised Trump hasn't tried it yet.
Oh.
Sorry. Not the place. Moving on. I never disappoint. I don't.
And playing new drops, I always wonder which one will strike Ray's fancy.
I don't have any of the end in boing, so I don't know. I don't think those are tentacles.
Tentacles, yes. I love this. I love this conductor. Do we please you, my lord?
I don't know, man. I can really. That's all.
Oh no. But yes. But before Doom can answer, he's interrupted by, oh no, a device appears out of nowhere.
Someone in.
Man, you're echoing again. But yeah, I mean, yeah. At last, something occurs in this room which interests me. Again, Doom, Lilith Hellfire. Who said it? That should be a contest. Who said? We got to get a bunch of quotes and be like, who said it? Doom or Lilith Hellfire? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Looks like human guards. Where the hell did these human guards come from? Aren't these supposed to be Doom bots? I'm in Doom. I'm impressed. Your grasp of the obvious is staggering because the guard's like, there's an intruder in the castle. I almost saw you. But so Doom's grabbing the object. It is dangerous. My armor circuitry tells me that it is a source of singularly potential godlike. Oh, his favorite godlike power. And my soul,
when in Rome.
And my soul tells me that power must be mine always. But did you hear what I said? We need to do a thing where I get Doom quotes and Lilith Hellfire quotes, and like people have to guess who said it.
They'll never win.
No. I retired to my study. I will not be disturbed. He has a study? It's a castle. Shouldn't he have a whole big library?
That's just the baby library it's his man cave.
I guess. So yeah, so the musicians are all happy that they got out with their lives. But meanwhile, in that land called California.
No, that's not the button you want. Although that's where it was filmed.
Yes. Oh my lord! But then, remember? Oh, they're reopening this mall because remember when we covered that Grey Hulk issue of Iron Man and the mall got trashed? Yeah. They're reopening it.
Unlike if it was 2020, it's
they'd be closed for good. I know. Oh man, look at this chick with the JR fan club shirt.
Yikes!
And then what is going on? A meteor? But then. It's coming right at us, but then so is he, because Iron Man shows up and goes through it. Huh? It was made of styrofoam? Guess it was made out of, popcorn, because Iron Man hits, wait a minute. The meteor was a giant piñata, so he heats it up and makes popcorn?
That's how that was.
So, yeah, this guy's saying, on behalf of Spark Enterprises, and Tony Stark himself, because I don't know where he's at. Because remember, he's still in a secret identity, kids. Weeks ago, he's thinking, weeks ago, this place was trashed in the battle with AIM and Hydra. You're forgetting Joe. Insurance paid.
He never gets the credit he deserves. It's okay.
It's just, insurance paid for their repairs, but the owners wanted to sell it cheap. As Tony Stark, I know a good. Oh my lord, Tony Stark bought a mall.
For the chicks, man.
Late 80s capitalism. Oh no, but the same device appears to the Iron Man that appeared to Doom. And of course the crowd just thinks it's a publicity stunt. Yes, of course. Iron Man's scanning it. The energy reading off the scale. It appears to be benign for now. So he takes it, makes some excuse, and then he flies off as he says, enjoy your shopping, and remember today only 10% off all purchases, courtesy of Stark Enterprises.
Only cent? What a greedy little bastard.
Well, everything. I mean, if you go in and buy, like a TV or something, it's probably good,
I mean, Walmart like 45. That's all I'm saying. They're not technicals. They're not warmongers.
I mean, you don't become a billionaire by giving it away, Lilith Hellfire. Come on.
Maybe they should try that. I don't know. I'm just saying. We tried it their way. It's time for them to try it our way. That's all I'm saying. Eat the rich.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
So yes, he goes back to Stark Enterprises, goes down to his private lab. Because
that's what the kids are calling it nowadays. Stuck it, Kona.
Stuck it, Lilith.
Yeah, but what he says, it's way shielded, so if something happens with this thing, and then he can keep his armor on.
Keep it in the armor.
He's the boss. Can he wear his armor anywhere?
We'll have to consult HR.
Doesn't seem to be any immediate risk either from radiation or explosion. So yes. Yeah,
he's not that traumatized yet where he wants to live in his armor, so it's okay. I'll allow it.
Oh yeah, in the new issue, they're really going back to basics. He had the armor in a briefcase.
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
Yes.
Suck it, DC.
And he buys a muscle car. They're so pandering to you.
He's having a little midlife crisis. That's cool.
Seriously. Exactly. But yeah, he says it needs a more thorough scan, but he doesn't have time for it as he gets out of the suit, puts it back in the briefcase. Oh, he's headed over to Advanced Labs. Yeah, he's going to walk over to the lab because...
Suck it, Star Labs.
Oh! Jeez.
No.
Suck it, Lilith.
Why? People are breaking in here all the time, too. Come on.
True.
But yeah, he says...
Oh, that explains it. Hurricane winds and rain. Hey, okay.
What, you?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta get out of Florida, man. There's a hurricane like every other week.
Just baby hurricanes. Don't be such a wop. I mean, the car race. The other one.
Don't call me a willow. Come on. I am not a cat. Leave me alone. Oh, but then, yeah, Tony's enjoying walking after that time he spent in the wheelchair after he was shot in Iron Man 242.
Buy more books. Buy more books. That's what that noise means.
Yeah, they weren't printing 90 titles a month back in the day. So, like, go pick up the back issues.
That's the only thing I pick up nowadays. I dropped like, what was it, Sunday? I dropped like $60.
Whoa.
Yeah, I tagged you in that Quasar stuff sitting all by itself.
Yeah. We're going to be
That's part of the haul. Yeah.
We're on Star Blast, so you send us the feedback on that issue. We'll be getting there.
Okay, we'll do.
Sure, I'm still waiting for Scarlet Spider feedback, which never comes.
It's too early. I always forget.
You can do it ahead of time. Wait, Scarlet.
I'm too busy with my Zoom meetings and Adobe meeting. Damn it.
Suck it, Lilith.
Thank you, Scarlet Spider host Matt Kona. So yes. Oh my lord, look at this. The Advanced Analysis Laboratory and the suits the guys are wearing. It looks like an AIM thing, doesn't it? Sounds like AIM. It looks like AIM.
It is AIM. Let's stop kidding ourselves.
He's starting his own AIM. But yeah, he just
hashtag Phil can relate.
What?
I said he's being petty, and you can relate.
That's right. Wait, when am I ever petty?
Suck it, Lilith.
But I mean, for all he knows, this thing could be a nuke, and he just hands it off to a guy and says, "Here, I want a full analysis on my desk in an hour."
It was the 80s, man.
Even Doom did.
What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, I would expect that from Doom, but even Doom didn't do that.
But think about it, though. Wait. He literally has a dealing in arms. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like those things. You don't bat an eyelash about, I guess.
Oh, no, wait. Doom did do that because the scientist runs in and says, "You wanted this report in an hour, my lord?"
Well, Doom is Doom. People are scared of him when they're not sending him back in time hoping he dies.
I know. This is a new guy. Congratulations, Dr. Grenling. 14 seconds to spare.
Yikes. Sounds like me.
Exactly. The object refuses carbon.
Where are those Comstat reports? Hashtag Arrowverse.
You can't find the camera button on this Zoom, Karen. It's right there. The object refuses carbon dating. Odd. Either it is old beyond imagining or does not, as we understand the term, exist.
Ooh! Existential crises!
What did you say?
He has someone on Worldwide Media Watch. To learn if anyone else might be aware of this artifact, you might find this cable newsfeed from California of interest. Oh, so he sees that.
Get it? Now it's starting to tie in. Get it, guys? It's dovetailing. Get it?
And then Doom goes all royal because he says, "We are not amused."
I mean, to be fair,
what a fancy
respect thy liege.
What a fancy man.
I'm not a fancy man.
Oh boy, he is.
Yes, Doom is. Oh no. And then back in California, yeah, Tony's getting his checkup. Oh my lord, that's right. He did get a biochip for his the walk again.
Yeah.
They gave him the Felicity smoke treatment.
Him and Felicity have something in common. Cool. At least he didn't walk out on Rhodey or anybody while he was getting it.
Whoa.
Phrasing, my bad.
I can't be with you. And then his Ray, his girlfriend at the time. Miss right now. Thanks for giving me a lift, and I'm not just talking about the ride home.
Hey-o.
Boom! The pleasure's mine, Tony, and I like to share. Whoa.
Whoa. That's a little too much information.
No.
Whoa, that's pretty damn
Gotta
big.
leave something to the imagination.
Yeah. Well, that dress ain't leaving nothing on the imagination. He said, "I want to thank you for sticking by me after everything that happened. Some friends left me dry. It means a lot to me that you didn't." You're very special, Tony.
Somebody get Cardi B on the phone.
I want to be a part of you, the good and the bad. Whoa.
Is this turning into 50 Shades of Grey? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. But yeah, she drops off home. Pick it up at 8. Oh no. For those of you who will listen to Ultimate Spider Cast 90, you'll get this joke because another car pulls up as she's leaving with diplomatic plates.
Always with the diplomatic plates, man.
I have diplomatic immunity. Never settle.
So it's so hard to believe that's a real freaking thing.
I know. Wait a minute. So then he's sitting down and the maid's bringing him a drink. Her name is literally Mrs. Fruit Bagel. Fruitbagel. It's literally spelled Fruit Bagel.
I don't know who that's for. It's not like the DeFalco phony baloney.
I mean, I guess she's supposed to be German or something. I don't know. Oh, because someone rings the doorbell. Yeah, restrain your horses. I am coming. Now who? When she opens the door, I am.
Well, somebody, if you get that reference, let us know. We might be a little too old for that reference.
Or too young. Charlie Esser, write in and let us know. She faints when she sees Doom. Pick up the woman. See that she's made comfortable. And Tony's like, Doom.
There's no roofling going on around here, is it?
No, she just passed out. But Tony's just like, Doom, why? Here, now, why? My armor's in the briefcase.
Trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Oh, Lord. So Doom's just walking around the house. A Renoir. I have 3 myself. I had 4, but I ordered 1 burned. Ugh.
Wow.
Burn. What? You had priceless works of art?
Talk about an extreme, gross, excess amount of wealth.
What? You had a priceless work of art destroyed? In heaven's name, why? It displeased me. Oh, my Lord. This is Lilith Hellfire.
Give it back to the museum. I don't really believe in museums, but never mind.
It belongs in the museum. It belongs to me, Dr. Jones. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Museums are problematic, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
That doesn't do. I want to know why you're here. You have something I want. Oh, jeez.
I bet.
This is Lilith Hellfire. I'm telling you.
And now you guys know why I enjoy the dynamic. It's this tension. It's subtle, but it's there.
A glowing cylinder. Yeah, this is you. Your lackey. Oh, here it comes again. Your lackey Iron Man brought to you yesterday.
I am Iron. Like this is the whole reason why he came out as Iron Man. You can't change my mind. This is my headcanon.
Naturally, you'll expect to realize a profit. I'll pay you whatever you deem fit. Ooh. And Tony, of course, tells him no. Very well, I pursued proper channels. Now, whatever transpires is on your shoulders. You have until tomorrow to reconsider. So, yeah, then the next day, Tony has a security team moving the thing. Why wouldn't you just have Iron Man do it?
Because he's feeling useless. Doom's playing his little mind games with him. I'm just saying, I think Doom knew all along.
Oh, no, they're just moving the records and vital records and materials. No, Tony's staying. He tells Rhodey, I wish you would leave too. I don't want any.
That's some business to handle. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want any lives on my conscience. That's why I haven't called in the Avengers or anyone else. Sure.
No, it's because you're a freaking martyr.
Yeah,
you're egotistical, and you think you can do everything on your own, and that's why you're the captain of bad life decisions.
I mean, I can see not calling in some of the others, but God forbid you call in Thor. Okay.
Like he's doing anything.
Exactly. Talk about your fancy, man.
Everybody had to stay in their own freaking corner. It's fine.
Although he's like the Fantastic Four, and anytime anyone in any other book's like, oh, I need help, I'm going to go to the Fantastic Four, Thor's always in Asgard.
We're off world. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck it, losers.
Thor's always in like Asgard or something. Yeah.
Spider-Man's like, oh, just Johnny? No. Better not. We'll get in trouble somehow.
Only Franklin and Valeria here? Nah.
Better come back later when real adults are around.
So yeah, Rhodey refuses to leave. I can't avoid Dr. Doom. That's why I chose Stark Enterprises, the place to make my stand. The automatic defense system will provide some protection. Plus, I have a good place to keep it. In a vault made of adamantium. Ray, we were just talking about this. Late 80s, early 90s. Anyone who had money had adamantium. Moon Knight was making weapons out of it.
That's the nouveau riche. That's the nouveau riche get, bro.
In Marvel, back late 80s, early 90s, it wasn't fancy sports cars, private jets. It was how much adamantium did you have? Do you think that'll stop Doom?
Wolverine gave everybody ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. All his bones are metal.
Ouch.
Sure, Lilith.
Gimme.
You think an adamantium vault will stop Doom? Maybe, maybe not. The explosives I've rigged inside the vault will at least stop him from getting what he wants.
Or will it?
Booby trapping the magic vault. This is Lilith Hellfire. I plan to take on Doom myself as Iron Man, but if any of his henchmen get through, use this remote control to set off the charges. Again, this could be a nuke. Although I guess
captain of bad life decisions. Do you guys understand?
But it will what? Well, again, too though, it will be encased in an adamantium vault. Maybe that.
How do we know it's not the fake cheap adamantium? That's all I'm saying. We don't know for sure.
Because he probably bought it.
Bootleg.
Because he probably bought it from Wakanda. He didn't buy it off the street corner. Come on.
Oh man, that's how the rich stay rich. I'm just saying, everything I'm looking up.
He's no Thomas Wayne in those fake pearls. Come on.
Those weren't the fake pearls. Those were the replica pearls that you take out. Look, listen, as somebody who has jewelry that is worth money, that's what you do.
Oh my God.
Especially if you live in a place like Gotham. I'm just saying.
Multiple cars, fancy jewelry. You keep your real name a secret. Where do you get your fortune?
The stock market, like everybody else in
Okay.
America.
I was gonna say she's either a porn star or a hit woman. Something.
Why not both?
Oh!
For my new comic book.
Whoa!
Thank you, Philip. I'll give you credit.
Nice.
I'll write you in the credits.
Either way, she gets her man.
Hey-oh.
Suck it, Perich.
I smell a new Patreon project, Philip.
You write it, I'll review it.
Remind me.
Okay. Do it. But Doom's renting a house.
How quaint.
He's talking to the thing. I don't know what you are. I do, however, know more than I did. His meditations, have confirmed that your origin is not scientific. It is mystic. Clue.
Ooh, right up his alley, his secret alley. Phrasing.
What? Up his what? His
secret
alley?
It's in his prison purse.
Yes, exactly.
Just as I sense that when you are united with your mate, now in Stark's possession, you will produce a force undreamt of, a force which must be mine.
Akin to a waterfall, perhaps? I don't know. It's classy.
Oh boy. So yeah, meanwhile, next morning Iron Man's waiting. And oh look, robots. Who'd have knew?
More robots.
Well, again, it's Doom, and two, it's kind of smart.
It's his thing. It's his shtick. Leave him alone.
I mean, it's kind of smart because, like, the first trap Iron Man has sets his knockout gas, which I don't know why you would do that because you know Doom's coming with robots because the gas has no effect. But there's some tasers.
Tony is the captain of bad life decisions.
I know.
That's all you have to remember when you see him doing something stupid.
But there are some tasers that slow down the robots. And again, Iron Man takes down what's left. Oh man, they try to pull him apart with a tractor beam, but he just uses that to smash two together. And then one gets him in a bear.
Molecular expander?
No, not yet. Oh Lord! And then one gets him a bear hug. Better give Huggy Bear the boot. Better give Huggy Bear the boot.
Wow.
Boot jet, that is, as he blasts him with the boot jet.
Yikes. Give it Matt Kona a run for his money in this one, I'll tell you that.
Suck it, Lilith.
Oh, he does it all. He doesn't have to be on the podcast. He just texted me today. Yeah. He said somebody had a dog. I don't know if he was walking his dog, and someone else with a dog named Kismet, like, from the Quasar books, formerly known as Her. He was like, yeah, I was asking them, if it was a her. I'm like, was it a golden retriever?
Oh.
Because just like Adam Warlock, she's like gold.
Suck it, Lilith.
Nice. No.
But yes, Doom makes self-destructed one of the robots. Slows Iron Man down a little bit. But here comes Doom with a personal force field. Oh, Lord. Just for Lilith, look, Rhodey got down to that tank top.
Still not Captain Tank Top. There can only be one.
A couple of balls down the gob.
Okay. Oh yeah, Doom's coming down the elevator. And Rhodey's like holding like a Gatling gun or something.
As you do.
But even Rhodey says, I know I can't win against you, but I sure can make sure you lose. So he tries
to have some fun while doing it, yeah.
Whoa. But as he's set to
I
blow
think that was a clean drop.
Oh, trust me, you have more drops than anyone, dear. You're winning.
Yes! I'm in the lead! Suck it!
But I still have to cut some stuff up. There is a dark horse coming up from behind.
Tricky Dicky.
I'll see you in hell, Ray.
Oh! But yes, as when Rhodey tries to blow up the artifact, it like phases out of the vault and goes for its twin. That's impossible. And Doom's like, no, it's destiny. He's hugging him like teddy bear.
Quantum entanglement!
Quantum entanglement?
Not how that works. I know. Don't at me. I know that's not how that works.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Just put quantum in front of anything. You know, it works.
You're damn right it does.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast? Suck it, Lilith.
So as Iron Man's taking out the rest of the robots, Rhodey comes up, starts blasting them too, and then he's like, tells Iron Man what happened. He's like, Rhodey, there's nothing you could have did. At least you're still alive. And Iron Man takes off after Doom, is putting the two artifacts together, but nothing happens.
Putting two artifacts together. Try it the other way around.
What?
I don't know.
You know how like when you turn your when you put something in the USB one way, then you turn it, and then you turn it back, you know, you're like, damn it, what the
hell? I guess.
Getting it from all sides.
Whoa! I mean, if you insist.
Well, anyway, Doom puts the the artifacts together, and he's like, nothing happened, even the glowing has stopped. And then an underling comes in. Lord Doom, Radar reports a flying intruder.
Have you tried killing them yet?
And then it's like blacklight comes out. Oh! Are those black tentacles coming from it? Are they?
It's called hentai, and it's an art form, sir. You will respect it.
I don't think those are tentacles.
And the nearer Iron Man gets, the more the light grows as Iron Man comes crashing. Oh, Iron Man pulling a Kool-Aid Man right through the wall. Someone wanted this to happen, manipulated us to bring us together with the joined artifacts. Doom's even like, Iron Man, quickly.
You know the Kool-Aid Man's canon to Marvel, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
That's where they all get that from.
Nailed it.
So before Doom shouts out his warning, then the black light envelops them, both of them, and they disappear.
Again, off to a romantic weekend alone. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm just bringing it up. I'm pointing it out. Underlining it and highlighting it.
This seems familiar.
We've been here before.
Did we learn nothing last time, kids?
Yeah, we learned that they like to be alone on romantic weekends. It's fine. Any old excuse. It was their anniversary as far as I'm concerned.
Whoa. Wait, it was their anniversary, so something special happened?
It's in his prison purse.
Anyway, so yes, Iron Man 250, which kind of
oversized, giant man thing, maybe.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
I know 150 wasn't big, was it?
No, I don't think it was. We appreciated that.
But it's 89, so
hey. What's the disrespect of it?
I know. But the cover kind of spoils it. It says, it is the year 2093 AD, and Iron Man must team up with Dr. Doom.
Better than 2099.
I know. I'm like, wait a second. That's only like 6 years away. Good Lord. But remember what we told you last episode. Remember the first page of 150? Look at the first page of 250.
Aw, isn't it sweet?
Looks pretty similar, except Iron Man's wearing new fancy armor.
I like the cover that spoils things because that way I don't feel like it's bait and switch.
Yes. And once again, yeah, they hit the ground. They time travel, hit the ground. Where are we? But instead of the courtyard this time, Doom says, the artifact must have exploded. Cast us into the street. And once again, once again, Iron Man's like, I think we've gone a little further. Well, this time it's further than Hollywood and Vine. Look, the future. The future? What was the
in the year 2000?
What was the title 150? Wasn't it like Nightmare or something?
Yeah.
This one is Reoccurring Nightmare with a K.
See little theme. See what's going on. But don't get excited. Moon Knight's not going to show up. Don't get excited.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, Ray.
Ray.
Fight me, Moon Knight nerd.
But Iron Man's even thinking, last time Doom and I tangled, we ended up in the days of King Arthur. As we keep saying, Iron Man 150. But what the blazes are we doing in? And welcome to London, Fair Knights, the year 2093. Who the devil are you? Doom. Don't be
nice. They're going to run into Night and Fog.
Oh, you wish.
I do.
So does
honestly.
Ray. So does Ray. Dude, Doom, don't be naive, lackey. Who else could he be but Merlin, master mage and companion to kings?
Boo. By the way, I'm not really that crazy about Marvel's Merlin. I like Morgana, but I don't really like Merlin.
He couldn't be bothered to show up last time.
Hey, where's the continuity, man?
The Merlin? Takes one to know one, Doom? Your mystic side has always been more perceptive than your human.
Ooh, ouch.
Why do you even keep those human traits anyway? Nostalgia?
Burn.
And Iron Man, you're responsible for bringing us here, but why? King Arthur spoke of you as Camelot's greatest champion, and we need a champion now. So I used trickery, that artifact, to draw you and Doc together, and a spell to bring you forward in time. And Doom's like,
see, they're two pieces of a whole. I'm just saying.
But why me? I fought not
it's all there if you want to look, guys.
Clean drop.
You're welcome.
Oh my lord, I can't even cut up all your drops. That would be like just a full-time job cutting up all your drops.
For like episode 200, you should just like do the intro of everybody who's like drops strung together.
Just go down the list, every drop we have. For the next 5
That's the show. That's it. Good night, everybody.
For the next 5 minutes, sit back and relax to the sounds of Charlie Esser. And why?
Because it was, bitches.
But
basically, that's what Merlin just told them. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Doom's like, why me? Last time I fought not for Camelot, but against her. Sorry, big guy. Those answers lie in your own future.
Ooh. Vagaries. Mystical vagaries. My favorite.
And as Doom's about to blast Merlin, he turns, I'm guessing his repulsors into flowers or something. I've never been impressed with the power of magic over technology. That is why I use both very well. You may live.
I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything.
I'll bet you break hearts all the way from here to Poughkeepsie. Okay, Merlin. But Tony's at least feel more comfortable here than he did in Camelot. Because, the elevator goes down. He's like, voice-activated home anti-gravity lift. At least this is something I can understand. Not like, he's like, I hate magic.
Who is he, Superman?
He wishes. But yeah, Merlin's saying the king is boning up on the news. And then he's like, Your Grace, we have visitors. Sir Knights, allow me to present Arthur, Lord Liege and Grand Master of Camelot, as he turns around and it's a kid.
Definitely a Lilith Hellfire reaction.
Yes. And Doom's like, what mirthless jest is this? And Merlin's like, no joke. For centuries, I was trapped in mystic slumber. That's why he didn't join the party last time. Until the time England faced its greatest threat, Arthur was to be reborn in a human body. 17 years.
That's why they call him the once and future king, guys. Come on, get your Arthurian legends. Hello. Just saying. It's a thing.
Fight me, nerd.
Merlin's saying 17 years after that, I would awaken after Arthur was reborn to clue the young king in on his memories and purpose. And the first part clicked. Arthur was conceived right on schedule, but it seems the unwitting couple chosen to parent him had career considerations. That's why they had the embryo frozen until they had the time to take care of the kid properly. So England.
Wow, talk about modern day life call outs, bro.
So England faces extinction, and we have a royal toddler to save us.
That's about right.
Yep.
I think Archie will save us all. I do. His name is Archie, after all.
Jeez. But then Iron Man's even like, you expect me to believe this Rugrat is King Arthur? He could be anyone. What proof do you have that? And the kid says,
he pulled the sword out of the stone already?
He hasn't had puberty yet.
I was waiting for it.
But remember last episode of Comic Capers, he says, you made my throne fly, and you gave wings to the heart of one of my serving maids, Eleonora.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gave her more than wings.
More than Red Bull.
And Iron Man's like, it is. And he bows to him. Doom's like, words and games. And still you've not explained what the danger is. What threat could trigger so aged a prophecy? A series of platforms built in the sky, built for an abandoned defense strategy called Star Wars.
Oh.
Thanks, Reagan.
I think it went with Stargate.
Sorry, I can only
Thanks, Reagan.
Thank you, Siri.
Don't thank her. The platforms were disarmed ages ago when global peace was established. An organization called AS Industries volunteered to fix. Who could the ass be? There's also another power at work, a dark power. Doom. I can understand you seeking Stark's lackey. Tony, I'm getting tired of this lackey stuff. Yeah.
Merlin's just like, I won't tell him. I won't spoil it for him.
But why summon me? Because, Lord Doom, you are destined to serve an even greater role in this affair. Forgive my impudence, sire, but Dr. Doom serves no one as he flies off. In Arthur.
Yeah.
Little Arthur's like, he will not escape his fate. Another callback. Doom's thinking in his own time he constructed a cube with which to traverse the temporal plane. Applying this...
Suck it, Cosmic Cube!
Applying this future technology, that's duplication of that feat should be easy enough. And by taking back advanced weaponry of this age, conquest of my own era should be child's play.
Oh no, he doesn't know the rules of time travel, the poor kid.
Wait till the end, kids. And then there's a bunch of teenagers.
Oh no.
And there's a bunch of teenagers floating by on their anti-gravity belts. And they're like, oh, look at that old man.
Where's my hoverboard?
Settle down, Marty. They're all like, look at that old man in his raw jetpack. Well, they call it a rocket rig, but it's there. It's just so Doom just like takes one of the anti-gravity.
Retro, he's a hipster, I tell you.
Well, he pulls a little Hellfire. Doom grabs one of the kids, rips the anti-gravity belt off him, and just like flings him to his death. Although his friends save him. When in Rome. Oh, Doom even says when in Rome. But I guess they're talking. Iron Man's talking to Arthur about going in space. I trimmed my armor down a long while. I can still go into space, but I can't stay there very long.
Convenient.
Well, I guess Merlin's gonna take him shopping. He's like, you could take that armor off, and Tony's thinking, no. Then have Doom see me as Tony Stark. You could just say it's your great-great-grandson or something. He's like, I'll pass. Where we going? Oh, where are we going? To a magical place where you'll find your heart's desire. This age is full of them. They're called malls. This did not age well. Yeah, malls are going to last to 2093. Okay. Sure. Star Mart? Tony's thinking, this is the cultural legacy of my generation? Nope. And again, this is all BS. Malls, there's a Radio Shack. Come on. Somebody didn't have a crystal ball. I see movement on Little Hellfire's end. Yes, they're going to the mall. Oh, look, they're all skateboarding on these kids are skateboarding on their hoverboards. Somebody's watching Back to the Future 2. I think this was around wasn't this the same year Back to the Future 2?
Was it? What year was it? 85, right?
Well, that was the first one. No, wasn't number 2 in 89? Because this issue is 89.
Was it that long after that?
I think so, yeah. I think it took them a few. I mean, 2 and 3 were basically, I think, like a year apart. But yeah, I think between 1 and 2 was a while. How dare you make me... I'm going to look this up. Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2. Yes, 1989.
Well, there you go. Pop culture seeping into comics and vice versa.
I was right. You were wrong.
Suck it, Lilith.
I mean, I don't know. I was 3. I don't know.
Shut up.
Bill and Ted is my preferred time travel movie, so.
Yeah. Oh, but Malls, Radio Shack, they really didn't know what was coming, did they?
Well, Radio Shack's still a thing, surprisingly. And honestly, I feel like once this pandemic's over, people might want to go to malls and like gather and do things. Like, we might see a renaissance for malls, basically.
Maybe. Oh, but yeah, Tony's just amazed at all the stuff he's seeing in the mall. Apocalypse cyclotron marketed as a toy. He's like, I don't suppose you have a neutron drive wave synthesizer, do you? The guy's like, we haven't carried that sort of thing in years, even for hobbyists, but we do have modern components that might work even in that clunker of a transport suit you're wearing.
Yo, man, get out of here.
And then Burton Research Labs, Doom shows up. Do you have a containment facility? We do have an ion bombardment chamber. Doom's thinking, man, these people are sheep. No war, no crime. Even more so than my era.
It's a utopia, sir. It's a utopia.
Oh, please, this is you. Ruling here would be too easy.
Well, you need a challenge as a monarch, as a dictator.
Then we see Iron Man going into orbit. Oh my lord! One of the components on his leg even says Radio Shack. Oh my god!
They wish. I know. Dear Tesla, please buy Radio Shack.
But yes, one of the platforms is operational, directing some sort of beam at Earth. Oh no, people are dying. Some sort of neutron weapon. Killing people without...
Here we go again.
Killing people without damaging property. It's got to be the danger. So he heads for the platform, and one of the guys on there, possible complication, sir. Scanner spot a bogey moving in. Will you handle it? Oh, not immediate.
Wait, is this the issue where it's like, I love science? I feel like it is.
I think so. But yeah, so they send the drones out. So Iron Man's just like blasting them. Pulse bolt.
Take that.
Right. He's thinking this is going to be easier than I thought. Then he gets shot himself.
You do.
Oh my lord!
Take your eye off the prize.
He gets blasted into the platform. He's thinking, "Whoa! Now I know what Alderaan must have felt like."
Wow! What a reach!
I know. What? And oh, look who it is! No, it's not Arno. It's Andros Stark.
Boo! Get out of here!
I think what you were looking for was.
How about no?
Boo! Get out of here!
I am Andros Stark, and it appears that some other brave soul had the same idea as I, to resurrect the outlawed armor of my ancestors. Though why you chose the ancient mechanics of Anthony Stark rather than the more potent improvements made by my own grandfather, Arno. Well, yeah, so this little D-bag is Arno's grandson. Oh, my lord. Fancy rich...
That explains everything.
Fancy rich people. Every son has the name A. Man, they really got stuck.
It could be worse. He could be like Anthony the 90th.
That's true. But they all have to be named A's. So, like, so this whole family line is...
A-hole.
I was gonna say this whole family line is stuck in an a-hole. Or as we call it around here.
It's in his prison purse.
Oh, you know what? We didn't even play this episode. For legal reasons.
Nobody tell Rob.
All right.
This one isn't as bad. It's not like it's Wade's World. It's fine.
I know.
It'll be fine.
Tony's thinking, oh, the Stark line will continue.
Yay.
Yeah, I haven't had any kids yet. That means I'm going to be getting it for years to come.
Swimming in the trim. Swimming in it, I tell you.
There's so much he could tell me, but I've got to forget he's kin. He's also a murderer and has to be stopped. Oh my lord, then Andros throws out some fancy ninja star that comes flying back. Damages one of Tony's spare air supplies. Oh. Lilith Hellfire falls off her chair. Andros grabs him from behind. A modified Nelson going for my eye. Oh, yeah. He's trying to shatter those lenses because remember, those are still holes, actual holes in his mask.
And he's learned his lesson, hopefully.
I know. So Tony uses magnetic attraction. Smash. Andros gets caught between Tony and the station. This guy's got everything I've got with about 100 years of refinements thrown in. I don't stand a chance. Until Andros grabs him and smashes him into the station. Andros tells the guy inside, you aim the cannon to a neutral site, and he's going to trying to push Tony into the laser. The neutron beam. Don't know if my refractory coating can protect me from something that powerful. Can't match this Iron Man in strength, but he ejects all the new components and tries to flip Andros into the beam, but he gets out of the way. Andros hits him. Hit me with some sort of ultra pulse bolt. System shutting down. Tony starts falling back to Earth. But instead of a parachute, he has an anti-grav bubble. So yeah, he gets back to Earth. Oh lord. So then we see Doom trying to he built a time platform. He's trying to go back with all this future weaponry.
Idiot.
And Doom's like, it's not working. It's going right through me. What happened? He's like, Merlin. Meanwhile, off the English coast, we see Andros flying towards some evil supervillain headquarters, and his partner, Dr. Doom. What?
How could this happen?
Basically, this is the
flashback.
Because they're talking. Yes, he's saying from his calculations, only 34.2% of the population of the world is necessary to run this automated society.
Okay, Thanos, calm down.
My lackeys are kidnapping the Chosen Ones and securing them in the castle. Neutron beams will then sweep the planet, destroying the rest. Enough will be left to serve me, but not to defy me.
There you go. That's problem solved.
And Andros is thinking, yeah, I'm not stupid. He's acting like we're partners, but no, he'll get rid of me the first chance he gets. One of us is going to have to die. And this old Doom is like, yes, I believe you're right. That other Iron Man was the original Iron Man. If it's 2093, they should know he's Tony Stark. He reveals his identity.
Maybe this is an alternate timeline.
True. Thank you, Charlie. My mystic senses had already detected his presence and another. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, present-day Doom goes storming into Merlin. Merlin, you squirrely excuse for a potion pusher. And, yeah, Merlin.
Burn. That's a burn.
I guess. Hold your horsepower, Doc. You were brought here by sorcery, and because of that, sorcery is the only way you're getting... Doesn't Doom know sorcery? Didn't we cover this already? And here's another little twist. Since you were brought forward with Iron Man, you can't go back unless he does. And Iron Man says, I'm not leaving until the threat to Earth has been alleviated. From our previous encounter, lackey, I have owed you vengeance. That debt continues to grow. But then... And Doom's like, he tells Arthur he's at his service. Tony says his armor is pretty messed up. So they have to find the lake that was paved over, progress. The Lady of the Lake. Arthur gets Excalibur back. Oh, no, he doesn't. A magic sword. Who's going to wield it? Doom tries, but because he thinks he's royal blood. But nope, won't work.
No, poser. Not you. Sit down.
All right, Lilith Hellfire. So, yes, they paved over the lake where the Lady of the Lake was, or as Lilith Hellfire said, they tore down paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, wah, wah.
Counting Poor things.
And if you can see her animated profile picture there, that's exactly how she looked when she was teaching a bunch of old boomers Zoom today.
Yep, that's how that works.
So yes, the magic sword, not the kind you like, Lil Hellfire. Not that kind of magic weaponry. No, the sword restores.
I mean, the only magic sword I like is a lightsaber. Just saying.
The kind you get at the store.
The store where you got to wear a trench coat.
You don't have to. Lilith just likes to.
It's the mandatory dress code. If you know, you know.
Oh my. But yeah, like the magic sword, I get it, restores Iron Man's armor, but like between him and Doom, couldn't they ever repair that armor?
Sorcery was their way in, and sorcery was their way out. It's the MacGuffin, friend. The MacGuffin.
Fair enough. This Iron Man's like, the sword has chosen me, Doom. This is not the way to get on my good side. And so Arthur's like, Iron Man, you will use Excalibur to destroy the death platforms, while Lord Doom will sever the head of this heinous plot.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, Merlin tells me his lair can be found at, and Doom's like, there's no need for directions. I feel it pulling at my soul. I shall follow it.
I can relate.
Phrasing. So yes, we see, Iron Man goes back to the platform, rips it open with that fancy sword. Explosive decompression. I love science. Yes.
My favorite panel.
And then take these robots, for example. They're real solid. I can deal with them as he's beating them with that sword. Then here comes Andros. Dayu.
Somebody get Conan on the phone.
Dayu, anachronistic dinosaur. Go back to the grave that was yours decades ago. This is love.
Burn.
I know. Burn. Tony, he's like, oh, but the way Excalibur is almost moving on its own to block those repulsar blasts would make Luke Skywalker green with envy.
Get out.
Star
Wars has always been Marvel, so it's fine.
You only get you only get one Star Wars joke. That's two.
But get George Lucas on the phone.
And so Tony takes out the cannon with Excalibur. I hate to think this. I never admit it publicly, but maybe, just maybe, magic does have its good points.
Nobody tell Doctor Strange.
Because Tony then rams Andros with the cannon. Shut up, Lilith.
Phrasing.
Come
on, wrap this up. I need to go way ahead.
I know. We'll get to your boy. We'll see what he has for you tonight. Doom flies to the fortress, sees old him. How can this be? How can we both exist in the same time? Obviously, whoever devised this has never traveled through time. This is what I shall become, a shell kept alive of mechanics, a tin man without the dream of Oz. What could you possibly... Nothing you gain could possibly be worth this loss of dignity. You are an abomination.
An abomination, I say.
But I am an abomination.
Somebody get Hulk on the phone. Somebody get Hulk on the phone.
But I am an abomination as who shall rule the world, as he puts young Doom in a trap. So, Tony's thinking, Andros' armor is more high-tech than all mine, but it still depends on boot jets. So he takes those out with the sword. I don't know how you did it, you bloody fossil, but go ahead, take your prize. Kill me. Tony's like, no. Just knocks him out. Your blood and mine share too much, and I won't soil this noble blade by spilling it. And then young Doom breaks out of old Doom's trap. And he's like, what next? And old Doom's like, there's nothing else. I had that plan for Andros. I thought it was enough. And young Doom's like, how pitiful I've become. Your chair is your control, as he blasts it to pieces.
You vile swine.
And now he's like, now. And old Doom's like, I know. I did the same a century ago. Get it over with.
Nothing you can do surprises me, old man.
No. So young Doom blasts him to death and then walks out. The future is fluid. It can be changed. And by all the power of my soul, I swear I'll not become that.
Of a sea bro.
No.
That's all I had to do. Hashtag RIP.
I know. So then at the end, they're watching the news. They see Andros getting arrested. And Iron Man's asking, what are you, Merlin? Will you return to your slumber? Nah, someone's got to protect young Arthur from his neo-yuppie parents.
Dang. Talk about the 80s.
Seriously. But I believe you brave knights would like to get back to your own time and lives. One return.
No, not really.
One return to sender spell coming up. And Tony's like saying, I appreciate your help, Doom. But I'm still glad you aren't able to carry any weapons back. It's the nature of the sorcery. You cannot take back anything you not bring with you. And Doom's like, I'm content, Iron Man. I did some reading while I was here. You'd be surprised at how well this culture has documented its past. In fact, there's one point in particular I'd like to discuss when we return, Mr. Stark.
Yay!
And Tony's like, what? You know? You mean they wrote? Merlin, stop. No. Well, yeah, Tony, because like in about 15 years, you're going to blow it yourself. So the secret. Shut up, Lilith.
I love it. Wow. Say tomatoes. I say tomatoes.
But they get back where they started, and one of the underlings, Lord Doom, you're back. Sir, there was darkness. You vanished for an instant, and you returned. What happened? And Doom's like, I don't know. Then we get the reminder. You cannot take back anything you do not bring with you, which I guess includes memories.
Including knowledge.
Memories, knowledge, yep. Because they don't even remember going. The last thing I remember is chasing you here to retrieve that artifact, and then nothing. It's almost like my memory was left somewhere else. We've been used, and by whom and for what?
In his prison purse.
Oh
no.
It's in his prison purse.
Sorry.
Oh, little hellfire.
I never disappoint.
But the artifact is gone, and with nothing left to fight over, there's no reason to fight. And Doom's like, true.
Let's go have a pizza.
Well, Iron Man just takes off. I agree with Doom. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for another time. Yes, another time.
100 episodes.
Yeah, we'll have to count what 350 was, because they had already renumbered by then.
Marvel.
Well, they went to 332, then there was Heroes Reborn, and then when they came.
We don't talk about Heroes Reborn.
Then when he came back, they renumbered. So yes. Oh, Lilith Hellfire sent you a photo. What is this little panel pic of the episode?
Yeah. We already talked about it.
Explosive decompression. I should put that up on Facebook and be like, why does Lilith like this so much? All right.
You decide.
All right. The moment you all, especially Lilith, have been waiting for. What did Ray from Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast, Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, To Know Her Is the Fear of the Spider-Woman podcast, and right here on the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks, last Tuesday of every month, discuss Scarlet Spider. And if you can't remember all those podcasts, never fear. If you're watching on YouTube, there's your handy-dandy reminder. Look at that old man. All right, so what did Ray have to say, and how much is he going to give Lilith? Let's see. Take it away, Ray.
Hello, Phil and
6.5.
This is Ray. I'm dropping in some thoughts for the kind of sequel, I guess, to the previous Iron Man 150. So Iron Man 249 and 250 featuring Dr. Doom. Now, what can I say about this? This was a really fun romp. It's one of my favorites. It was one of my first introductions to Iron Man. And I'm just going to bounce around. The art by Bob Layton, I absolutely adore. He is well known for his stories and art for Hercules, as well as his art, and he's been credited in plot here as well for Iron Man. So one of the legends, I reckon, of Marvel, Bob Layton. He draws a fantastic Iron Man and a fantastic Doom. And speaking of Doom, oh man, he's so cool. In this, he keeps up with his pompous attitude. Very similar. I mean, David Michelini, penning this, similar to the Amazing Spider-Man 350, and of course the Iron Man 149, 150. So a very consistent portrayal of Dr. Doom. And I just love the beginning there where he has a concert master and a small kind of ensemble playing, I'm assuming, a classical piece composed specifically for him, and they're all nervous, and he puts the thumbs down, and is about to, I guess, disintegrate them, which is absolutely ridiculous. Similarly, he has a Renoir. He sees that on Tony Stark's wall in his office, or Stark Enterprises. He said he had 4, but he got rid of 1. He burnt it because it displeased him. This is, to me, the epitome of Dr. Doom. He appreciates his art, yet he still sees himself above everything. Moving on, though, I thought the action was fantastic. The premise was great because it was a follow-on from 150. So instead of going to the past, they're going to the future. But there's a bit of a tinge to the past as well because it's got Merlin and King Arthur. So a lot of fun seeing the year 2093. And then towards the end, of course, both Iron Man and Dr. Doom confronting their future selves. For Tony Stark, his descendant, Andros, I believe it was, and Dr. Doom eerily seeing himself, decades into the future there. So that would be a bit weird. I remember when I first read this as a young fella as well, I was quite not affected, but I found it quite memorable when Dr. Doom killed his future self, and his future self saying, "Yeah, get on with it. This is what I did. I did that centuries ago." So really cool stuff. I love the
To me, you've been dead for centuries.
I can't put my finger on it. It has a particular style, Dave Michelini, for this. There's a bit of humor as well. Merlin, he gave me a little bit of, I guess, Rufus vibes from Bill and Ted, just very futuristic. King Arthur was King Arthur. He wasn't too annoying, but it was funny to see things like Neutrons Are Us, in the mall, but also typical salespeople. They never change. That sort of humor, I think, is really funny. And another thing, just from memory, when Doom, I remember when first reading it, he was flying around in his old rocket, and he just grabs that gravity belt from one of just a teenager, and just lets him fall to his seeming death, but he gets saved by his friends. But they were just absolutely shocked at and appalled at Doom's actions. So this was a fantastic arc. I love it. Again, beautifully drawn. I could look at Bob Layton's stuff all day. Albeit, if you look at the facial expressions and stuff, you could argue that he doesn't vary the faces of people that much. I mean, they do kind of look the same. The similar kind of problems that even some of the greats like John Byrne, likes of Jim Lee, John Romita Jr. They tend to have a particular style, and the faces seem to be the same. But apart from that, I'd give this a good old A. I loved it. I read it off my Epic collection, but I have the floppies as well because, as mentioned, it was one of the first comics that I purchased. Anyway. I can't wait to hear what you both think of it. I'm sure that you'll love it, Lilith. I'm sure you will love it as well, being a big Doom fan. Hope you do. I hope you don't find the future too corny. But if I was actually, in retrospect, if I was actually to compare this one to the past, the 149, 150, I think they both have their merits. And I'm actually leaning back towards the medieval, the 149, 150, only because it kind of gives off a bit of Army of Darkness vibes for me. And this one gave me a bit of Back to the Future 2 vibes, which I love as well. But I think I just prefer the old historical ones. But it was fun to see. Anyway, I better stop there. I shall be listening. Catch up.
This is my boomstick.
I like 150 issue better simply because everybody got some. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Like I said, I kind of liked his mother connection too because we don't really get that much about that side of Doom.
Yeah.
But this one was fun. I'm a Billings head over a Back to the Future person, so that could be also why.
True.
But they're still good. They're both good stories. Both good 2-part stories. Very full, very rich. I love the character dynamics.
So Ray actually gave this one an A because I think he gave the last one a B. Are you?
I'll give this one a B+.
Oh, you two have like kind of switched this time. Yes.
I mean, a good solid story, but I don't know. It kind of got bogged down once they got to the future. Like I like the setup better than the punchline. Sometimes that people could consider that a problem.
It might be nostalgia talking too, because he said this kind of introduced him to Iron Man. Because if he read this new, we are
wow, like that is crazy. And then you read the next issue and it's like, oh, don't get this side of Iron Man very often. So.
Yeah, I mean, as he says, him and I are the same vintage, although he is 2 months older. So he would have read this.
Hashtag petty.
You know I am, but I mean. Yeah, so I know he would have been 11 if he read this when he was new.
Your balls haven't even dropped yet.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna steal some. I'm gonna steal something from Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast. I think we're gonna come up with our own patented rating system.
Okay.
Like an A will be something. I was trying to figure this out today, or on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe what each number is. Could I don't know, would a 1 be like
sausage?
I don't know.
No, 1 is Batman and Batman Forever.
Oh,
Batman.
Let's do that. Yeah. On the scale of Batman, yes.
I don't know. Do we need like a generic one though? Because
Batman. Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Or Get back to me.
Well, I was gonna say we'll think about it, and if anyone has any suggestions, send them in to us. But because you can always email them to capesandlunatics@gmail.com.
Old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way, like our ma's and pa's did, and our Charlie S's. Email capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail, not Tony Stark's voicemail, our voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter. You could follow all of our social media. Hey, are you a DC fan? Do you like the original Batman from 1939 like Lilith does? The one who would just kill guys indiscriminately? Well, you could win this Funko of the first appearance of Batman. Go check out, right now it's, what?
What's going on?
For our big rename the Before the Bad podcast contest.
Nice.
Don't you pay attention to the social media? So yes, all you have to do to win.
I'm so happy.
All you have to do to win this little guy is to go to the Before the Bad Twitter account, like and retweet the post about this Funko, and then leave a suggestion for a new podcast name for Before the Bat, which a bunch of people liked and retweeted, but only one person left like a suggestion for a name. So
classic social media.
Read the whole tweet, people. So so follow all of our social media. You can find links to all of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio. Get yourself some Tweaked Audio.
Yourself some headphones.
Some headsets. And go get some Hunter Killer.
Michelle Gray needs your help, guys. Come on. Ooh, and what was the new box I saw? I just casually glanced.
Was it Blair Witch or something?
Yeah, it was like they have actual pop culture theme sets.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I don't know which one we're going to get whenever this is over, but we'll get one of them.
They all sound interesting, and for the Tweaked and for the Hunter Killer, use the code Southgate for a handy dandy discount. And then for you learned people, go pick up Pod Life the book, now digital and paperback. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting. put together by podcasters of the Southgate Media Group. Oh yeah, go check it. Make sure you check out Capes and Lunatics episode 175 because we are going to have the boss on Saturday morning with us and her dad. And her dad. Hey-oh. Anyway. Nice. And so when you go on Amazon to buy that, use the link for Southgate Media Group, named after Molly Southgate, right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and help Molly support her father, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. What did you say? Please kick me in the pants.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on Twitter, you can find her at Lilith Hellfire. If you guys want to find me on Instagram, at Lilith Hellfire69, I actually literally just made my first post finally over there, or at Lilith Hellfire86.
I don't think those are tentacles.
They were quantum and sparkly for sure, though.
Sparkly quantum tentacles?
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another trip through time. Oh, I believe the next Comic Capers is our, I believe it's Charlie Esser. Not Charlie Esser will be back. Him and I are going to talk to Kelly Thompson about issues 1 and 2 of Black Widow. Hot off the presses, that's right. She wanted to wait till issue 2, so something big must be coming. So pick up Black Widow 1 and pick up 2 when it comes out. I'm going to talk to Kelly, got questions, email them. And then, so big things are coming. Stay tuned to the podcast. Go check out all our social media. Maybe win a Funko. Sounds like a freaking plan, Jan.